I picked up this cute wooden chair from an antiques market. I will be giving it a completely new look, but before that, since it had some signs of old woodworm, it was better to treat it before. Using a woodworm killer and a syringe, I put some liquid in each hole. Luckily, this piece didn't have a lot of holes, so with a little bit of patience, I filled up the holes to be sure the woodworm, if there is any existing, would be killed. I leave that to dry, after which I fill up the holes with a wood filler. Next step, when the wood filler is dry, I sand it down. Then the fun begins. I use white chalk paint to paint over all the chair. I always like to start with a white base. It's like a blank canvas, so then I can choose my colors. Today I will be using a different technique of napkin decoupage. I first apply a generous amount of Mod Podge on the seat, in this case, where I will be putting the napkin. You have to leave that to dry overnight, preferably. Waiting for that to dry, I can still work on the chair because I wanted to paint the rest of it in different colors. I chose the napkin that I was going to be using, and I always try to match the colors with the colors on the napkin. When the seat was fully dry, I could apply the napkin. I cut out the part of the napkin which is a little bit embossed, or the edging, so I can have a smooth napkin. Hold it in place with some masking tape. I put some greaseproof paper over the napkin. Using a hot iron, you start pressing down on the greaseproof paper and waiting a few seconds till the heat melts the glue that we had applied the day before. In this way, the napkin is going to stick so securely on the chair. When you remove the greaseproof paper to check, there may be some areas that didn't stick well, so you reapply the greaseproof paper and the heat till it melts the glue from underneath and it sticks. I still like to add some Mod Podge with a brush around the edges to completely secure them, because my iron was so big that in some areas on the corners I couldn't reach it. For the sides around the seat, I still wanted to apply the napkin, but I used the usual technique by removing the top ply, applying the glue before, putting the napkin on top, using stretch and seal to press it down, and I worked all around the side of the seat. I did apply about 3 coats of the colored paint, the pink and the green, till I had full coverage. When that was all dry, I decided to do some stenciling. When you do stenciling, you have to have just a little bit of paint on the brush. It's a special stencil brush, and you tap, tap, tap till you fill in the area. Like that, you don't get smudges under the stencil. I also stenciled the legs of the chair and the back. I wanted to give this chair a little bit of a whimsical look, because I will be using it in the garden next to my fairy garden. I will be putting plants on it, and I was trying different plants. My favorite, I think, is this one with the bird, ceramic bird on the sides. Which one would you go for? Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you on my next one.